What's up, people? All right, so I made up my mind. I made a decision. I'm on my way to PL Auto Body right now, on my way to work, to drop off our custom carbon fiber hood that we picked up on Saturday. We are going to paint match it. I gave it some serious thought. I really did. I read the comments. I read the for and against. You know, so some of you said, well, throw it on, drive around with it, see if it grows on you first. Others said, no, you'll love it if you paint match it. It was about 50-50, you know, the comments on what I should do with it. And the comments are usually what sway my decision a lot of times. Believe it or not, I really do pay attention to everything that's said. I take what you guys and girls say to heart, because sometimes I need a kick in the ass from the comments section to do something that later on I'm going to be very happy that I did it, you know? And it was like 50-50, so I'm like, damn it, man, he's not helping here, because I know what I wanted, and we're basically tied, right? So I went and looked at pictures.
In 1 mile, turn left onto West Sedgley Avenue.
I looked at photos online. I swiped through Instagram, tons of cars, beautiful cars that already had this hood on, crystal granite metallic vehicles, and a bunch of other ones. And I kept swiping through and finding ones that were paint matched and vinyl, and I was like, you know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm not a fan of a single panel carbon fiber piece. The hood just kind of stands out. And I get it. People want people to see it and say, oh, we got a carbon fiber hood. Yeah, you know, I get that. But I want the car to be, you know, just universal. You know, I love the aggressive look that this hood has. It is quality beyond belief compared to the company that I used in the past, which was complete garbage, and I've already spoke about that. I'm not going to keep throwing them under the bus. I think we beat that horse well into its afterlife. So I'm happy with this particular find. It was I got very lucky. It was an opportunity that presented itself. I just couldn't turn it down. The money I spent on this, I spent $1,500 for this particular hood and the vents. The vents usually cost you about $600 separate. You know, make a note of that. So I got very, very lucky in finding this hood. I want to thank Mr. Wright for, literally his name, you know, Mr. Wright for reaching back out to me and saying he was going to sell it separately from his own Trackhawk that was identical to mine. It was awesome, and he's also brothers with one of our buddies over at HHP Longbeard. So it really worked out, and those are a couple of great guys I just mentioned, by the way. So yeah, we're going to be pulling up here to the shop in a minute. We're going to talk to Karl about his expectations, time frame, when we can get it done. I'm hoping quickly. You know, last time I dropped my car off, I had it back the next day.
Red light camera reported ahead.
I literally had my car back the next day with the bumper.
Red light camera ahead.
I'm getting 2 notices here for red light camera ahead. But I'm hoping at least by this weekend, and then I can either have them install it, do the swap, or contact Joe over Custom Coatings, because take him a bang or some tequila, and he'll do anything for you.
Turn left onto West Sedgley Avenue, then turn right onto West Venango Street.
So where am I? All right, I gotta make a left up here. Anyway, we'll be here in a minute. We'll get out, and we'll talk a little bit more about this hood. All right, so we're inside the shop. They're already giving me heat on paid all this money for carbon fiber. We're gonna have it painted, but yeah, so we're gonna leave this side. The under part is going to remain carbon fiber, and we're only gonna paint the other side of the hood and paint match it. So when you lift up the hood, you'll still see this, but the bottom of it there's Marge back there. He painted the tail lights for me. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Karl thinks we'll have it done by the end of the week. Maybe come in Friday, Monday, whatever time it's done, and have them mount it for me.
This is where the nightmare begins. This is where people like me call the paint reps, because they have nothing in the system that's even close. They go out, they do the camera shots, they do all sorts of crazy stuff, and they have to tweak a color. And this is just with this one paint code. And this is what they have kind of as, it's on file, but it's not yet available as a paint chip.
Every single one of those is the same.
Yeah.
That's insane. And these are all different spray outs from, quote unquote, the same paint code, but different colors that came out as a result.
Yeah, and it's like.
Yeah,
totally
you can see it.
colors.
You can see it right here. You can.
They're totally. It's a,
That one's darker than that one.
Yeah. It's all over the place.
It's unbelievable.
I'm constantly trying to keep it.
So you just try to eyeball it first to get it as close as you can.
I gotta. There's kind of a thing where it's like you kind of get everything right.
Learn some good info here.
So chances are, no matter what, like panel painting isn't an ideal world. You could paint, but it's like it never works out that way.
We may still have to bring it back just to have it blasted over a little bit. Okay. All right, we'll see how the hood comes out, and then if we have to come back, we'll come back and we'll get it blended in. That's good stuff. All right, guys, we just left PL Auto Body. I'm on my way to work, so I'm going to keep this video very short. It's just an update on what we're doing with the hood. It'll be painted in the next couple of days. We should be able to get it back by Friday. Fingers crossed. If it's done by Friday, it's going to be a long day because I'm going to go and have them mount it on the vehicle so we can do a review of it and what it looks like over the weekend. But I'm totally happy with my decision to have it painted and paint match the rest of the car. Once that paint gasses out after about 30 to 40 days, we're going to take it back to custom coatings and have Joe throw a nice big thick piece of PPF on it so we can protect it. Now, about my OEM hood, I've already started getting messages. I'm not selling it, okay? Not yet, anyway. So hold off on your comments or your questions about, hey, are you selling your OEM hood? Not yet, okay? I may or may not sell it at all, but if I do, I will make an announcement here on our channel or on Instagram, and then when I do, we'll have like if there are enough people interested, maybe I'll raffle it off or something, or give it away. I don't know, but at the moment, we're not getting rid of the OEM hood. So, as you saw, the hood is in good hands over at PL Auto Body with Karl's and Mars in particular, who will be doing the painting. I've known Mars now for about 5 years. He did my first set of taillights for me with the 2015 Jeep SRT we had. Karl and Mars did the bumper for me when it got a little messed up with the vinyl wrap removal. And it looks excellent. You can't even tell that it was painted. These guys do amazing work. Joe from Custom Coatings turned me on to them. I highly recommend them. If you're in the Philadelphia area and you need body work or paint done, hit them up. Their information will be down in the description of this video. Give them a call. Anything you got to get done for body work or paint, give them a call and see if you can work something out. Their prices are very, very fair, and they do amazing work. I wouldn't say that unless it was true, because I trust them with my Trackhawk. So obviously they got to be doing good work if I'm taking my Trackhawk there, right? Anyway, that's all for today. Any questions or comments, down in the comment section. Before you go, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the little bell notification right next to it. Down here, if you would, please click subscribe. Last but not least, you guys and girls all be safe. That's all I got today. I'm out.